Good morning, y'all. EB coming at you early in the morning. I want to get this thing out the way, get about my day, because my wife don't want me all up in this computer all day. It's a day off. What I really want to do is I want to address the fact that they call us animals, monkeys, and all that stuff, and the way that they reacting to Oscar Grant and everything, like we deserve this as a people. And what I want to do is show you, Black America, White America, Native America, and Latin America, the reason why. And then we're going to decide as people what it is we can do to solve this issue, because me as a black man, this shames me. I'm going to roll the video clip, and a link to this video will be in the description box. That's a school bus driver. You ain't supposed to stand up on a school bus, are you? That boy got told to sit down. He told that old white woman, he said, bitch, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't the one to be fucking with. I'll beat your old ass. If anybody knows this kid's parents, this kid, or anything, man, go upside their motherfucking head. That shit is niggerism. What the fuck's wrong with this kid? This is really what I want to know. I wouldn't really care about you guys talk about my mixed blood and all that stuff. I'm a black man, and that right there is garbage. Okay, where's this kid's father at? What's this kid's mother do? It can only be imagined if this person does not even have respect for elderly people. A much older woman, and he started stealing on her like he was trying to bust her face. If I was that woman and I had a gun, I'd be trying to shoot that boy to get him off of me. The simple fact of the matter is we look like this. Later on in the video, and you see somebody comes to grab him, another brother comes to grab him. Dude, you getting a felony? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, nigga, you gonna give a fuck when you sober up, dumbass. See, this is what I want to say to young people. I used to be someone like you, and I used to be a pretty wild dude, man. And the simple fact of it all is, sooner or later, all this fucked up shit you doing in your past catches up to you. All right, and that's just one piece of the picture. Let me bring you a bigger piece. You see, when we're out here acting dumbasses, we make babies like this. Okay? Because we out here, probably, the mom's probably fucking a different dude every night, every week, and we stay high and butted and getting shorty high too, probably buying weed and dope from her kid. No positive role model whatsoever. No type of, that boy's gonna go to jail. His mom probably ain't gonna do nothing. He probably calls her a bitch and beats her too. Man, and what's happening to our people? See, that other boy wasn't supposed to grab that kid. He was supposed to steal on that dude and knock him out. I got this posted on my page. Yes, it's real. Black man stand up movie. You can find me on Facebook. You see Brother Malcolm. Actually, if you just Google that right there, this will be one of the first things to pop up. But it's a sad thing when actually these white folks be right about a lot of us. And so this is my call to those who ain't like this knucklehead right here that's beating up on his bus driver because she's told him he needs to sit down before he gets himself hurt. There has to come a time within our communities that we quit being afraid of these scary bitches with guns and these junkies running around acting like they tough and pimps and stuff. These motherfuckers are junkies, man. They dope fiends with guns. That's all they is dope fiends. They're fucking dope fiends and drunks. Okay, so who is gonna be a sharper edged individual? The dope fiend, the junkie, or the one with a sober mind that knows what the hell he's doing? You got to really think about this. These people are weeds in our garden. They make me and you look bad, man. They make us look like fucking shit. They look like us. This is, after everything I said behind Oscar Grant about ride on the white folks, and any other message that I'll put out there defending black people. I also want to say, that we have to be accountable for ourselves. There's this individual that I was talking on one of the videos I was on, and their biggest thing was in the ghetto there is no self-accountability for what it is that we would be doing in the ghetto, the hood, the projects, whatever you want to call it. And what it is that we do, and I agree with that, there is no accountability because there's no desire to change. There's no incentive in sight. And you can tell one's desire to change, whether or not it be to be sincere by their level of self-conviction. And we just aren't sober long enough to actually think about, damn, that was fucked up what I just did. Damn, it's going to fuck up somebody's future. These little kids watch what we do out here in the streets, just like we were little kids and we watched what the older people do out in the streets. And we have to be mindful of that. And not to mention, the media cannot wait to paint a picture to these people who've never seen us up close a day in their life to say this is what black Americans are like. And so if we quit giving them, shit like this to put out there and actually get off the dope and go to school and start businesses to employ our own people, as well as other people, but, other nationalities, they start businesses and they start employing their families. And I don't think that's a bad pattern, to follow. If you look at Lake Street in South Minneapolis, the Latino people they bought it right up and they rolled out their companies and they are still there. Right? All the black companies that used to be there, we know what happened in places like Fernando's and the Library Tavern and stuff like that. Why do we got to be that way? Because we choose to. And there's so many sellout niggas. Yes, I'm calling y'all sellouts. All these gangsters, all these pimps, all these drug dealers, y'all sellouts, man. You sold out to the system. You sold out your whole race. All right, and you worse than these Uncle Tom ass niggas. You're the worst kind of sellout because you killing us for them. All right, put that in your blunt and smoke it. I know the truth hurts, but just shoot fist, lace it up, and make sure the leather get a make hold on me. I'm out.